Hey y'all, got another video for you. Not gonna so much piggyback off of the last one, and this isn't gonna be numbered either. I'm past that. Just because the last two were so 13, 14. I didn't say 14, and then the 14th one. It's an OCD thing from I like screw it, so I'm just gonna drop it. I don't do OCD very often, but I think at lucky number 13, it's a very good video to stop numbering at. Don't you think? I agree. I was looking through my book here, and I keep the new energy, old energy, new energy, old energy, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna kind of like break that down maybe in one video. I got people working over here in the neighbor. They're finally fixing that fence. For those of you who are watching all my videos, yeah, Luna's not gonna be able to jump through the fence anymore. That's gonna be amazing. Not that it bothers me, but for her, so she can be safe. She is such a cool dog. Okay. Okay, again, old energy, fear-based. Always like looking over my shoulder, expecting, something bad to happen. Always looking forward, but not forward because I'm excited about the future, but looking forward out of fear of what the future is gonna look like, because I was living in lack, oh my god. When when I worked, it was like, am I gonna make enough to cover my bills? And it was just so stressful, to constantly be in just this energy of terrified that I'm not gonna have the money I need for what I need. I'm not going to be able to pay for this, pay for that. The vet bills and my own doctor bills. And it was just to the point where I was just like, oh my God, this is stupid. This is just stupid. I can't live in lack anymore. Well, it started with some YouTubers, casino YouTubers that play the casinos. And then just to sit there and watch them blow through this money. And sometimes they would win and, sometimes they wouldn't. And you just really can't tell, if they're making more than they're spending. I'm going to say they are, but sometimes you just can't really tell. But it does seem like it's just so much money. I would just be sticker shocked. Oh my God. He just blew through $100 like nothing, on to the next. And I'm like, what the frick? That's insane to me. It was, not now. Now I'm like, shoot, $100? What's that? So, needless to say, I do not live in lack anymore. I actually honestly feel like I have money. It's just insane because I never don't get what I need or want when I need it or want it. I don't know. It's even when the word no gets told to me, which is not very often, it's for a reason. It's fine. It's not even a big deal. It's whatever. You know what I mean? That's fine. But it's not told to me very often. I think I've paid my dues to not have to hear the word no very often. And that's the thing, right? When everyone's so... Oh, that's a whole other thing. I can't be jumping from one thing to, screw it. But balance, right? Everyone's so wanting to balance. And I think just in this last few days, I've actually, it's clicked, thanks to a friend, new friend, that if it is balanced, the masculine and feminine is balanced within yourself. Not around you per se. Well, it is around you because it's within yourself first and then it's outside you. But I don't know, for some reason I was looking at it from a different perspective, which wasn't bad. It was just different and it wasn't clicking. And then I was able to look at it from another perspective, and then it clicked and I'm like, oh, okay, so yeah, I totally get it now. So 47 years I've lived on this earth. And I think it's time from here on out that I get exactly what it is that I want. no matter what it is, no matter what it costs. Just the fact that I have earned it and what I want to do will matter. Do you know what I mean? It does matter. It makes a difference. Just me traveling and getting out there and into the world and meeting the people and just having these experiences and sharing my energy, absorbing others' energies. It's just this massive, like, colossal, is that the right word? Like, universal, cosmic thing that it's just, this is who I am. I've always been this person. It was shut down in the beginning. You know, that light got dimmed, so I couldn't shine. But here I am shining now. Just freaking amazing. And that's what I'm doing. How we are with ourselves. Yeah, that's a big freaking deal. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, when I'm out and I hear anybody cut themselves down, it's like this reflex, where I'm like, nah, don't do that. Again, no thought whatsoever. It's just this reflex. No, don't do that. And I don't care who it is, what they said. It's just, if they cut themselves down, I'm gonna say something. If I hear it, I say something. I remember this one time, this beautiful, beautiful girl, I'm not gonna call anyone out, beautiful, beautiful girl, was just smacking at her legs and just hitting them so hard that they were jiggling. Any legs are gonna jiggle. That's normal, you know, because we bend and shit. If you don't want to jiggle, then you would just be walking around like with like no joints and no nothing. I mean, dude, we need a little jiggle in the world. Come on now. What the hell? What's wrong with that anyways? Hitting. Oh, I'm just disgusting. And oh, honey bunny boo bear. No. That breaks my heart when I hear, especially women, especially like being upset with themselves, with their bodies, because I know I was there, I've been there, I've did the same thing. I lived that way for 40 plus years. 40. Over 40 years I lived like that. And I don't anymore. That's another difference. I don't anymore. I am beautiful exactly the way I am. Now, I might not be looking in the mirror going, oh, look at that sexy thing. Do you know what I mean? Not yet. But one day I shall. It's going to happen. I'm still like really giggly and childlike about it. I'll get there. Let me see. Yeah, waiting for the other shoe to drop energy. Definitely don't have that anymore. Yeah, you know how that, when everything's going good, right? It's perfect. Everything's just, it's just perfect. You couldn't ask for it. It's just, beautiful. Mwah! And then that sneaks up and you're like, oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Something's bound to happen now. Everything's going too good. Way too good. Something's about to happen. Oh my god, something's about to happen. Yep, other shoe's gonna drop. What the fuck's that gonna be? Let's see, we got the car all situated, so it shouldn't be with the car. Oh, but you know what, man? The last time we had that mower service, that was that last summer, the summer before that. Oh. Really? Stephanie? Really? Not about the service in the mower, but just, you know, an example. The car, definitely, for sure. The mower, though, that's so funny why I even bring it up, because I mowed yesterday. And I went out there, and I pumped the little thing on the side, and old energy, here's another difference. Ding, 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 ding. Old energy, Stephanie. We'll go out there and be like, watch this shit not start. It's been sitting out there for a minute. Pumping that side thing. Watch this shit not start. And I go, nothing, nothing. I do it 3, 4, 5 times. I'm like, you little fucking piece of shit. I would get mad. I would get so freaking mad. And I'd be like, fuck it, I'm done. I'm not doing this. Oh. Are you okay, buddy? Do you want up here? Do you want to come up here? No? Okay. Token. So then I haven't mowed in a minute. It's been a while because we haven't really needed to. So usually when the mower has sat for a really long time, it is a lot harder to start. But yesterday I got dressed, set the intention, I am mowing today. Like there's no way around it. That mower is gonna start. And so I got dressed, get my headphones in, got my music going, and I'll go outside. And I get her out pushing that little thing, or the, what's it called when you, well, you know. And then pushing it, and I'm like, yeah, lubing you up real good. You're going to start nice for me. Just being all like goofy, you know. Yeah, and then I go and I crank her, nothing. I said, it's all right, baby. I know it's going to take a minute. Crank her. And then I sit there and I take her little handle and I like do the handle a couple of times on there. And I go back over and push her little red button again a few times. I'm like, I know you want to do it for me, baby. Just being all silly with this fucking mower. And then I went and I clinked her again and I said, you know what? I thought I heard a little spark. And I said, you know what? I said, I'm on this side of the fence trying to see if it's going to work first before I take it on the other side. And I thought, no, that's no. I'm going to go ahead and take it over there because I set the intention. I'm mowing today. So I took it over there. I got it situated. And I said, I even cranked up my music. Because usually I'll even leave my music down to make sure it starts first before I crank it. Nope, this is going to fucking start. So I cranked up my music, all situated. Pump 1, 2, 3. Whoosh. Oh man, she like a brand new freaking mower. She didn't give me no trouble whatsoever. So tell me that it's not our attitudes on how we get shit done. Because if you're saying it's not going to happen, it's not going to work, it's not going to. If you're waiting for the other shoe to drop, it's gonna. I realized all of this. All of this clicked when I put a car seat in the back seat. In my granddaughter's car seat. That's when all of this clicked where I was like, oh. Because I was so like annoyed because the stupid car seat, my hands are like, I got big man hands anyway, like banana hands, which I don't have a problem with anymore. But that was my nickname for a while, banana hands. Partly because I dropped stuff too, but neighbors. But yeah, so I could barely get my hands in there, right? Like, and I'm just pissed and I'm yelling and screaming and at myself because I'm just mad, you know. This is not working. And then I stopped and I was just like, huh. It was almost like this thing came over me, like this try something different thing, right? And I'm like, my intuition obviously, but at the time I didn't really click it to what that was or what. I mean, I knew, but like, I don't know. That was the beginning of like really listening to myself. And yeah, and I was like, okay. So I stepped back and I took a deep breath all the way, and I filled my belly up to where your belly's sticking out. And just let it all out. I did that like 3 times. My head was like, oh. I was like, all right, I'm going to get this in one try. And I went over there, got that shit, one try. So there's something to that. The thing is, though, you're not going to hear it. You're going to be like, you know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't know what I've been through. Because I said that. So I get it. I do. Oh my God, I do. Because I've been there. But something one day it's going to click for you, and then you'll be here and you'll be like, hi. But until then, yeah, it'll be okay. Just hang in there. It really will be. Oh, yeah. When I was like, yo, we need to drop that new age thing. It's been around for a while. Everyone has a perspective. And this perspective I have is not any really one thing I've come across. It's bits and pieces of different things that I have come across that have resonated. And then with dreams I've had, with like my interpretation of visions. When you hear people say visions, they're like, you see pictures, and mine's like somewhat different. And I'm not even sure how my shit even works, because I'm still like really a baby with my abilities. So I'm still trying to learn it all. But oh my gosh, it just fell out. Come back. Why did it just fall out? Okay, so my belief, like with this new age stuff. Okay, I think that Atlantis and Lemuria. Atlantis was the technology, and Lemuria was the intuition. And the two, like, we're trying to combine, like we're supposed to, because they do go hand in hand. We can benefit from using both of them equally. Like, we can balance the two. It can't really, in my opinion, be one or the other. We have to have both. It's just my opinion. Here on Earth, in the physical, we just that's part of the duality, right? So I hope that's not going to be too loud. Maybe I'll make this short. Oh, cool. That'd be cool. Yeah. So anyway, and then, so we were able to use our abilities. We knew who we were. We knew, like, we were just at the top of our game, and we were trying to combine with the technology, and then it just didn't work out. And then Atlantis and Lemuria both fell, right? And now, it's just like repeated over all the years. The tens of thousands of years. I don't know, million. I don't know how long it's been around. You get so many people saying different things. For me personally, I don't know. And I'm not going to listen to, I don't know. It's not that I'm not going to listen. It's just if something resonates, then I examine it and piece it where it fits for me. And that's one thing, right? Like in the religion thing, like when they would say, you can't just take what you want out of the Bible and have it mean what you need it to mean. It's like, but wait, so you're saying this shit's verbatim? Have you read the Bible? Do you know what I mean? Like, no, that's just how it is. Oh, dude, one thing that was really like frowned upon, like, you just don't do that. And I don't know where this specifically came from. That was like, no, that was just as bad as tarot cards. I'm like, what? Like when you sit your Bible in your lap and then you decide that, you breathe and you ask God, Jesus, or whatever you're like into, or whatever you pray to, if it's God or Jesus. And then you ask your question or whatever in your prayer in your head or whatever. And then you flip the Bible open, and then you point to a passage and you read it and get your answer. Right? It's not really different than tarot cards. That's your way of communicating. But yeah, I remember that being like a no-no. To this day, I can't really remember who like got on to me for that, but I got on to for that a couple times. I don't know. I don't even think it was my mom. I don't think my mom would have got on to me for some shit like that. I'm gonna talk to her about it. Did I, Mama? Did I? Do, 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 do. Boom, boom. Oh, so yeah, it's been around a while. And so I think that's where we're at now. Honestly, is just trying to, one, remember who we are. Like Lumeria did, right? They knew who they were. They were using their abilities. I know, and the majority here on Earth are like, oh my God, this crazy girl, look at her talking about abilities. I knew it as a kid. I knew we all had this special shit about us because I had these things happen to me. And again, if you want to know, you got to go watch my other videos. And I'm now 47 years old, and I pushed them aside for my whole life. I was using a pretty good, maybe half of them without realizing it. But yeah, the others that are coming back on, I'm like, wow, this is crazy. I don't understand it. I need mentors. I need more mentors to show me, tell me, or not show me, but guide me, like help me realize. Maybe that's what part of this is too. Maybe that's what this whole video right now is about. I just looked up and it said 2111. Nice. Okay, well, I don't know. Yeah, we just have to heal. The more you heal, the more that veil opens up. The more you learn about yourself. Oh, do I want to say that here? Yes. Okay. So, like, I even kind of know what my soul kind of is like outside this body. Like, okay. I get this feeling and this, like, almost knowing that, like, on the other side, or wherever my soul derives from, I have this, like, special protection, one. Two, it's almost like this childlike energy that isn't mischievous in an like a negative way, but like mischievous in a childlike way. Who sometimes people are just like, oh my God, like I kind of get on people's nerves a little bit. Oh my gosh, she's at it again, y'all, kind of situation, right? But then I'm always like protected, that kind of have that energy. Well, I actually have that same kind of energy. I'm realizing as Stephanie here on Earth, with my mom and with my person, I'm noticing this, and I'm like, oh wow, like they both got my back in every way. Like I'm the luckiest person on the planet. Like, and even in the little areas that there's still some trauma embedded, it's being healed through my relationship with both of them, and through my relationship with both of them, learning myself through healing through them, I'm learning about my soul on the other side. Well, I was dreaming one night and in the dream I'm like doing this, and I was in a doorway, and there was a hallway, and I'm in the doorway, and I'm doing this, and I'm going like this, and then a man just kind of materializes. And like the middle of the hallway just materializes and starts coming towards me, and he goes, we got her, like that. And he's coming towards me like he's gonna get me. And then I said, oh, I'm out of here. And then my eyes opened in my bed, and I went, whoa, what the fuck just happened? It was the coolest freaking thing ever. I was like, oh my God. I just had this energy of like being somewhere I wasn't supposed to be. Like I was the child, like trying to listen in on the elders' conversation or something like that. Or do you know what I mean? Like the mischievous kind of energy. Well, I've had dreams like that before, and I've woken up with feelings and just knowings that I was, that's just kind of how it is for me over there. And but then that one was the first time that it was like a real time, like my consciousness was one place, and then my eyes popped open, and I was like in bed. It was insane. I loved it. It was amazing. That was so cool. And I just showed a lot more of me, very vulnerable. All of a sudden, I realized how vulnerable I am. Oh my God. That is so, oh my gosh. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't think about posting it. Actually, let's end it here. 25. Look at that. Oh, we're past now. That would have been cool. Okay, so anyway, that's a little more about me. I'm actually going to watch this and decide if I want to post it or not. Knowing me, I probably will. Like and subscribe. Love you.